Man, I sure do love water. But if only somebody could think of an easier way to drink it. I love hydrating. I just find it far too tasking. But surely nobody will ever trying to think of an easier way to do such a mundane task. I mean, it feels pointless to even think about it. Oh, hey. How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another episode of Your Account Has Been Banned. Reason hacking. I'm your host, a terrible attempt at a content farm. So let's do a rewind. Let's have a lesson in YouTube history, all right? Back in like 2017, maybe even 2016. No, I think 2017. All right, Vine had just like shut down, and so some Viners were heading over to YouTube, and one of them was Drew Gooden. A lot of people now know Drew Gooden for his time on the Cleveland Cavaliers and or his commentary videos. Back in the day, he used to be on Vine, and I remember when he first sort of made the transition to YouTube. I had seen his first videos that had like blown up. One of his first real popular videos was about life hacks, which were all the rage back in 2017. They were a huge thing on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and all over the place. They would get millions upon millions of views. They were basically the Beatles of YouTube in the sense that I fucking hate the Beatles. Seriously, I have like such a weird disdain for John Lennon. Don't get me started on John Lennon, all right? This analogy is getting away from. Basically, what I'm saying is life hacks were everywhere. You couldn't avoid them. You take a step and you're like, oh, I stepped in a life hack. It smells like shit. Oh, never mind. I stepped in shit. They were everywhere. It got really annoying really fast. So many of them were just like the most impractical things you could ever think of, and they were just recorded. They were just so absurd, and part of me loved watching them just for this like absurdity. It's almost like surrealist humor. It's like if Eric Andre had a YouTube channel, he would just make these like absolutely ridiculous life hacks. Like a lot of them legitimately look to make your life harder. It's like you get ones that are like, want to learn how to turn an empty stick of deodorant into a flask? Like, no. Nobody should want to do that. It's disgusting. But yeah, life hack videos remind me of a time on YouTube when things were simple. You know, the good old days. But, I guess things weren't too simple because these life hack videos were making everybody make their lives 100 times harder. But, when I was watching some Drew Gooden videos and I was reminiscing about the days of yore, it got me thinking, are life hacks still a thing? The answer? Yes, somehow. And I figured because life hacks are a thing, I could get some content from it. I'm gonna react to the first video that comes up when I search life hacks, and looky here, it was just uploaded yesterday. And also, before we get into the video, if you like this style of video, commentary, reaction, whatever your jam is that led you over here, leave a subscribe. It helps and it makes me know that you want to see more of this, and then I'll make more of this and everyone wins. So thank you, and let's get on with it. How to sneak snacks anywhere. First of all, calm down, buddy. It's not that exciting. Second, where exactly do you need to sneak snacks at like this high of a rate? Like, this is a long video, and it's like, you probably only need the one method of sneaking snacks, right? Like, the only situation in which I can think you would want to sneak snacks somewhere is like a movie theater. But even then, they don't care that much. Like, you just have to not be blatantly obvious. You don't have, like, you have to just not walk into the theater and go, yes, I love these junior mints I bought at Walmart and not this movie theater. Yum yum, hey, this isn't Joker 2019. Like, what other scenario do you need to sneak in snacks? Like a restaurant? I'm so sneaky with my snacks in this restaurant. Sir, are you eating Frosted Flakes? Huh? What? No? Your food is on its way. You have bread right there. Why do you have that? The video said you wouldn't notice. What video? This one. Oh, that is not the right thing. All right, I'm complaining to an extremely high degree already, and I have not even clicked on the video. So let's watch it, huh? Let's learn how to sneak snacks into anywhere, I guess. This music fucking sucks. First and foremost, this is just garbage. I hate this. I'm not in for a good time, am I? Okay, first of all, what is going on here? What are they doing? Why do they all have food? Where are they? And why are they all flaunting in this poor girl's face? Why is she wearing a suit jacket? Nothing about this makes sense. Oh my god, I'm already having a stroke and we're on the first life hack and it's not even a life hack yet. So they're at a museum. Fucking Johnny Two Dicks over here is like, I'm gonna chat up this girl. You know, I'm at a museum. I got my ice cream cone, and I'm gonna start flirting. And so he leans up directly against the painting, like he's completely against the painting. His arm is completely against it, which that's already breaking a rule. It's literally the one rule of museums is that you don't touch the things in the museum. I guess this isn't a museum, it's a gallery. It's an art. What do they call those? What is I guess museum is a word that could be used. It doesn't really matter. I don't go outside enough to know. I don't go to museums. I look like a nerd. But anyways, Johnny Two Dicks here. He's just like leaning his entire fucking forearm against this painting. He just so happens to have his ice cream cone in the hand that is extremely close to the painting, and he just like smears it against it. What is he doing? Johnny Two Dicks. You gotta chill out, bro. All the blood was rushing away from his head the minute he got in close proximity with this woman. Look at the way he was scratching his head. Look at this man's movement. It's so bizarre. He is not having a good time. I mean, I don't get it. He's just sitting there just, hey there, girlie, you want to have the sex? I love this already. This is amazing. I won't hold my breath. Okay, so so obviously the initial reaction is, oh fuck, I got ice cream on a fucking painting. That's bad. So what's his second instinct? Oh, I'll smear it all over the painting. That'll be sure to help. But if you come before me. What? She completely passed out? So from what I can see here, I'm deciphering the story they're trying to tell. All right, so a bunch of friends are at a little art exhibit, at a museum, maybe, I don't know, but they're looking at some art, right? You know, and Johnny Two Dicks is clearly off of a perk 30, and he's fucking feeling it. And he decides, in his high ass wisdom, to start flirting up the girl next to him. We'll call her Jessica, I guess. Yeah, Johnny Two Dicks and Jessica. But he's flirting her up, and you know, all of these people are extremely hungry, and there was no other time to eat. They had to get their array of completely different snacks and eat it at this museum together. You know, because that's what you do at museums. You eat your food. So he smears it across this painting, and he smears his ice cream across this painting. And this poor woman who I think was like guiding them through the museum and like, you know, telling them about all the different pieces, she just passes out at the sight of it, which, I mean, I guess makes sense. I'd be fucking pissed if these people, all high as hell, fucking munchies and everything, just start smearing shit across my paintings. I would get mad. I don't know if I'd pass out. Oh, so she finally comes to, and she kicks out all of them? Why all of them? I understand Johnny Two Dicks gives the group a bad reputation, but just kick out Johnny. I mean, or have him arrested. I mean, sure, it's probably just like watercolor on a sheet of paper. It's just acrylic paint on a slightly larger piece of printer paper than you normally get. But still, somebody put effort into that. Fine them. I don't know. I mean, they didn't even seem to be that interested in the art. They seem to be more interested in flirting with each other and eating their food. So I guess it's probably for the best that they get kicked out. We're like a minute into this, and there's not been a single life hack shown. It's just been a story unfolding before our eyes, which honestly, God bless, Mr. Degree. You're telling a great story. Oh, I see. She puts up a sign that says no food or drink because she didn't have one already. Why wouldn't you have one of those already? What is that a jar of? Is that, oh, that looks like a thing of M&Ms and a jar of Nutella. Did they just tell these actors, like, come on down to the set, we'll give you $100, you gotta bring 2 food items from your pantry. It literally does not matter what they are. She is just staring at her tits. She is just inspecting her entire tit there. That's uncomfortable. Okay, so fucking Cleopatra here. She tries to enter the museum. She gets her food confiscated, and then she's turned away. What's the point of fucking confiscating the food? At least the lady who got her tits inspected got to see the art. I mean, I'm almost certain there's going to be a sexual harassment suit after her visit, but okay, here we go. We're getting into our very first life hack. It has just been a minute and 30 of, lore. Wait, what? What did she use to make that? Oh, so she made... Is that fondant? Is that just like... That looks like Play-Doh. That looks like... Oh. And she just made obscenely large pearls. Just... to eat them. That's just frosting. She's just eating pure frosting in a museum. That's wonderful. I love it. Okay, so we're at an auction here. That's a fake mustache. He didn't need to have a mustache. Holy fucking shit. There's no way. The gavel was fondant the whole time? No. There's no way. This cannot be real. Not only that, it wasn't even the people at the auction that were hungry. It was the guy auctioning off the art piece. Never up, never down. All right, it's time for another boob inspection, my favorite part of this video. And she's bringing out the super scanner. What is it detecting? Silicone? So right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up. Oh no, there's marshmallows everywhere. Get up again. Okay, I already hate this. Yeah, and there's hot glue. There's hot glue. Wonderful. And yep, there she goes. She's just ripping them off and eating them. Shattered soul, you took control, but now I'm gone bye, bring the fire. What a weirdly funny bit to put in this video. I don't like that. Wasn't even like so that was actually funny. That was a good bit. I don't know why. Why'd you have to rip open the Skittles though? Why are you like, just send her away? Like, tell her, hey, you can't have these in here. You don't have to fucking like rip them open and be like, haha, fuck you. You don't get your Skittles. Luckily, our savior here in the red bandana, who I guess is a blood. Hey, more power to him. But he makes a valiant effort to save the Skittles, making sure they don't go to waste. God bless. No fucking way. So at first I was like, all right, this is the only clever one I've seen all day. If you are ever in a situation where you are going to a museum with your friends, but you are just hankering for some Skittles, but they don't allow Skittles in the museum, so you gotta figure out a way. You're wearing your bandana, so you just drop some of those Skittles in the little folds, and then you got yourself a nice little portable container for your Skittles, and nobody's the wiser. And then it just starts leaking on his forehead for no reason, so that's awesome. Oh, I like this life hack. Get how you can sneak your snacks into a museum by waiting for the person who checks if you have food to fall asleep. Absolutely wonderful life hack. I bet nobody thought of that one. It's the most cartoon bullshit I've ever seen. Don't really care what you feel, what you feel, what you... Is that a thing these art exhibits do? Do they just let people paint inside of them? Anytime I see them pull out food coloring, I know something is about to go horribly wrong. Okay, no, you can't just show me it like this and expect me to believe it just turns into these colorful balls. What are these? Are these like mamba? What are they called? Are they mambas? Mambos? Mambo number 5? Yeah, the mamba. Yeah, they're Mamba candies. Yeah, they're pretty tasty. I feel like this is an absolute way to absolutely ruin them. Anybody with working eyes could very clearly see that is not paint in there. That does not have the consistency of any paint that has ever existed. Also, why does he have a palette but no canvas? What's he painting? Is he gonna paint over the other paintings? Bringing me some inspiration. Something bad is gonna happen to a teddy bear. I don't want it. I don't want it to happen. I can tell she's gonna rip off the head of the teddy bear, and there's gonna be like a fucking Hershey's bar in there, and they're gonna go, "Wow, I sure do love this museum and the food that I'm trying so hard to sneak into it." No, it makes me sad. I like. I'm gonna sound like an idiot here. I love stuffed animals. I think they're cute, and I don't own any because I'm a man, but I don't like seeing them get destroyed. It makes me sad. Like, some kid could have had an emotional attachment to that. And here you are fucking stuffing God knows what into it. You remove the cotton from a teddy bear, replace it with cotton candy, and eat it in a museum. Absolutely wonderful. Also, why wasn't she in on it before? Like, she was like crying. She was upset over the death of this teddy bear that was, mind you, gifted to her minutes before its untimely death. This guy's a sucky boyfriend. I would never go to a museum with him. Well, if I could bring cotton candy in there, then maybe I would. God, I love this life hack. Create a knockoff Adidas sweatshirt with gum. Some Hubba Bubba bubble tape. And that's the end of the video. Wow. That was awesome. I'm genuinely in a state of shock right now. I knew life hack videos had gotten so much worse than they originally had been, but like, oh my God, this was a surreal experience. Nothing about this video made any sense. And of course it was made by just an absolute content farm, Mr. Degree, which, that's just awesome. I don't know, man. I feel like life hacks have definitely changed for the worse. I thought the original, iteration of life hacks was bad, but I would take that over this any day of the week, man. Then again, I do be needing to sneak my snacks into museums. Thanks, Mr. Degree. There is no lesson for the end of this video, really. I just feel weird. after watching all those. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. It would a lot to me if you like and subscribe. I make video, they good. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.